Dear viewers, thank you very much for listening to the channel Islamic Message. Today's vlog is in continuation with the previous one, in which we presented an approach which, if adopted, can lead a person towards strengthening his faith in the God Almighty. And if he already has the faith, well, of course, it's good news, but it will certainly firm it up for him. And if he doesn't have the faith, he'll create that faith in him. Now, as to the question as to why it is necessary to have a faith in the God Almighty, of course, I talked about it earlier also. Let me repeat that, since it is a very, very important point. Now, my dear viewers, this is the life is not all the life that we have. After the death, the real everlasting life is going to start. And the first thing that is going to happen is the process of accountability, reckoning, in which everybody will be judged for the deeds that he's been doing in his worldly life. And the first thing that he will be checked for is his belief in the God Almighty. If, unfortunately, he doesn't have the belief in the God Almighty, then he will be straight sent to the fire of hell for all times to come, with no end of it. So you can imagine the miserable future that lies ahead for such a person. So that is why the first thing to save himself is to start believing in the God Almighty, and then the real success would be to start believing in his instructions, in the commands, to follow the orders of the God Almighty and live your life strictly according to that. So now, coming back to my main subject of today. So in the first previous vlog, we mentioned the first part of that approach. You see that I just mentioned that I presented an approach which had three components. First part, which we presented in the previous vlog, could be mentioned just in two words as the looking inwards. That means you look inward, self-analysis, how we came about, how a person is born, what are the powers, divine powers, which come into play to create this person, and the faculties of the heart and soul that he possesses, who gave it to them? What is the purpose of life? Where is he ending to? What will happen after he dies? So all this was briefly discussed in the previous vlog. So today's subject is that, again in two words it can be captioned as looking outwards, which means that if you look out and see the various material things lying in front of you, and you start to contemplate upon that, you see, deep-rooted thought, not just cursory thought or cursory looks. For example, you come out of your house and you see a big tree standing in front. Now, just don't just carelessly ward off by saying that, oh, there's a tree, the many trees, so what? But think as to who created this tree, starting from a tiny seed into this tall 60 meters or so tree. You see, who is keeping it so erect, creating it, providing for its needs. And then if it's a fruit tree, again there's a further material for thinking as to who created the taste in the fruit. Maybe it's a field where there is a lemon tree standing, and there is maybe an orange tree standing, and there may be a mango tree, or palm tree with the sweet dates. So all are being provided from the similar soil, the food for this, and they have the similar environment. But the difference of the excuse me. But on account of the difference in the seed, you see the fruit taste is different. This this calls for our deep thought that this is the Creator who is doing it. And so this is a basic approach. And you see, if you, for example, you go out, you've been going in a certain area, jungle, barren land, and now you go there and you suddenly find a house, nicely, newly built house standing in front of you, which was not there before. So you don't know whose house it is, and so you find a person roaming around there, and you call him and he says, "Please tell me whose house it is." And supposing he gives you the reply that there is no owner of this house, it just came about all by itself. Will you be satisfied with the answer? Not at all. You will say, well, don't befool me. Tell me who is the owner of this house. He again gives you the same reply, that we just found it standing like this, all of a sudden. You will say, well, I don't accept your reply. The fact is that there is an owner, but only you don't know about it. And you are unable to believe in his, or you are not satisfied with his answer, because you know fully well that for every creation there has to be a creator. This house must have been designed by someone, paid for it by someone. Many labor work must have been going on for months at length to build this house. So only when it tells you the name you are satisfied. So my dear viewers, similarly, the creation of the Creator spread all around us. The sun, the moon, the skies, the earth, the beasts, the birds, the oceans, everything. And we are looking at that. But we must turn toward the Creator through the creation. Everything gives us the sign of the Creator. And if we do that, you have no hesitation in believing in the Creator, which is very logical, realistic to believe in Him. So, dear viewers, I stop at this and request you to start building your faith in the Creator before it is too late. Thank you very much.